Hey everyone, get ready for a culinary trip around the world because today we're diving into the fiery depths of a dish that'll make your taste buds sing. Let me introduce you to the star of the show, the Sultan of Spice, the one and only Tandoori chicken. This ain't your average bird, folks. We're talking chicken marinated in a symphony of yogurt, garlic, ginger, and a chorus of spices that'll rock your world. Imagine this, tender, juicy chicken, bursting with flavor and sporting a gorgeous crimson tan. Our story begins in the vibrant region of Punjab, India, the breadbasket of India, and a land known for its warm hospitality and incredible food. Picture rolling fields, lively markets, and the aroma of spices wafting through the air. It's here, in the heart of Punjab, that tandoori chicken first took flight. Legend has it that this culinary masterpiece was born in the kitchens of roadside dabbas where skilled cooks worked their magic over clay ovens called tandoors. These ancient ovens, fueled by wood or charcoal, create an inferno of heat that transforms ordinary chicken into a culinary revelation. The high heat sears the meat to juicy perfection, while the smoke infuses it with an irresistible smoky aroma. But the real secret to tandoori chicken's phenomenal flavor lies in the marinade, a blend of yogurt, ginger, garlic, and a medley of spices, each one adding its unique character to the mix. Now, let's talk about the tandoor, the heart and soul of tandoori chicken. This ain't your average oven, folks. We're talking a cylindrical clay oven, heated to scorching temperatures by a roaring fire at its base. It's like the original inferno, and it's been a staple in Punjabi kitchens for centuries. Imagine this, generations of families gathering around the warm glow of the tandoor, the air thick with anticipation, and the intoxicating aroma of spices and smoke. The tandoor isn't just a cooking vessel, it's a symbol of tradition, community, and culinary ingenuity. Its intense heat works its magic on the marinated chicken, creating a symphony of textures and flavors that'll blow your mind. The high temperatures sear the outside of the chicken to a beautiful char, locking in the juices and creating that signature smoky flavor. Now you might be thinking, Guy, this tandoori chicken sounds amazing, but how did it go from a local Punjabi dish to a global phenomenon? Well, buckle up, food fans, because we're about to take a trip back in time to post-independence India, a time of change, innovation, and a whole lot of deliciousness. Picture this, Delhi, the bustling capital city, buzzing with new energy and a spirit of reinvention. It was here, in the heart of this culinary melting pot, that tandoori chicken began its meteoric rise to fame. Enterprising restaurateurs, recognizing the culinary goldmine they had on their hands, began showcasing tandoori chicken in their restaurants. And let me tell you, it didn't take long for this Punjabi delicacy to capture the hearts and stomachs of Delhiites. But here's the thing about tandoori chicken that really gets me fired up. It's a dish that started from humble beginnings. It wasn't born in a fancy restaurant or developed by a celebrity chef. No sir, tandoori chicken was born from the heart and soul of Punjabi home cooks, using simple ingredients and traditional techniques passed down through generations. It's a testament to the power of ingenuity and the belief that great food can come from anywhere. Imagine this. Families gathering together, their hands stained red from the marinade, their laughter echoing through the courtyard as they prepared this culinary masterpiece. Hold on to your hats, folks, because tandoori chicken's journey doesn't end in Delhi. This culinary rock star was destined for bigger things, and boy did it take the world by storm. As India opened its doors to the world, tandoori chicken hitched a ride on the Global Express, captivating taste buds from London to New York City. Imagine this. Indian immigrants, carrying with them the flavors of their homeland, introduced tandoori chicken to a whole new audience. And let me tell you, the world was ready. From bustling street food stalls to swanky restaurants, tandoori chicken found a home in every corner of the globe. Chefs, both Indian and non-Indian, embraced this culinary chameleon, putting their own creative spins on the classic recipe. Fusion dishes emerged, blending the bold flavors of tandoori chicken with local ingredients and culinary traditions. It was a beautiful thing to witness, a testament to the power of food to bridge cultures and create something truly unique. Now let's talk about the tandoori diaspora, because this dish didn't just travel the world, it created a culinary movement. Indian communities scattered across the globe embraced tandoori chicken as a taste of home, a way to connect with their heritage and share their culture with their adopted countries. Family recipes passed down through generations were lovingly recreated in kitchens far from India, filling homes with the familiar aromas of spices and smoke. Community centers hosted tandoori chicken cook-offs, bringing people together to celebrate their shared love for this iconic dish. Restaurants specializing in tandoori chicken popped up in cities around the world, each one adding its own unique twist to the classic recipe. It was a beautiful fusion of tradition and innovation, as the tandoori diaspora kept the spirit of this Punjabi classic alive, while embracing the culinary influences of their new homes. Let's take a trip around the world, shall we, and explore how tandoori chicken conquered some of the world's biggest culinary capitals. First stop, London, baby. This city, known for its diverse culinary scene, welcomed tandoori chicken with open arms. Indian restaurants popping up all over the city made sure that Londoners could get their fix of this fiery delicacy. And let me tell you, it didn't take long for tandoori chicken to become a London staple. From the trendy streets of Soho to the curry houses of Brick Lane, tandoori chicken became a symbol of London's multiculturalism, a dish that brought people together from all walks of life. Next stop, New York City. The Big Apple, with its insatiable appetite for all things delicious, embraced tandoori chicken with gusto. Indian restaurants, from hole-in-the-wall gems to upscale dining destinations, showcased this Punjabi classic, introducing New Yorkers to the bold flavors of India. Alright, food fans, it's time to roll up our sleeves, crank up the flavor, and get our hands dirty. We're diving headfirst into the heart and soul of tandoori chicken, the marinade. This ain't your average rub-it-on-and-go situation, folks. We're talking a flavor bath, a symphony of spices and tangy goodness that'll transform ordinary chicken into a culinary masterpiece. Now, the beauty of this marinade is that it's all about flexibility. You can go traditional, sticking to the classic Punjabi recipe, or you can unleash your inner culinary rock star and get creative with it. But no matter how you spin it, there are a few key players you're gonna need in your starting lineup. Alright, spice lovers, it's time to turn up the heat and talk about the flavor bombs that give tandoori chicken its signature kick. We're talking a symphony of spices, each one adding its own unique character to the mix. Now remember folks, this is your chance to get creative. You can follow a traditional recipe or go off-road and create your own signature blend. But no matter what you choose, there are a few key players you gotta have in your spice rack. First up, the golden child of Indian cuisine, turmeric. This spice not only gives tandoori chicken its vibrant yellow hue, but also adds a warm, earthy flavor that's simply irresistible. Alright, food adventurers, we've marinated our chicken to perfection. It's bursting with flavor and ready to rock. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the tandoor. This ancient clay oven is the heart and soul of tandoori chicken, the secret weapon that gives it that signature smoky flavor and gorgeous char. Now, I know what you're thinking. Guy, I don't have a tandoor in my backyard. Does that mean I can't make amazing tandoori chicken? And the answer, my friends, is a resounding no. While nothing beats the real deal, there are ways to recreate that tandoor magic at home. But first, let's talk about the traditional method, just so you can appreciate the artistry involved. Imagine this, a roaring fire at the base of the tandoor, heating the clay walls to scorching temperatures. The marinated chicken, skewered on long metal rods, is then carefully lowered into the belly of the beast, where it sizzles and chars to perfection. The intense heat cooks the chicken quickly and evenly, locking in the juices and infusing it with that irresistible smoky aroma. The result? Tender, juicy chicken with a crispy, charred exterior that's bursting with flavor. It's a culinary symphony, a testament to the power of fire and tradition. Now, for those of us who don't have a tandoor in our backyard, don't worry, I feel your pain. There are still ways to achieve tandoori chicken greatness. We just gotta get a little creative and improvise, folks. One option is to use your grill. Fire up that baby to high heat, creating a scorching hot cooking surface that'll mimic the intense heat of a tandoor. You can skewer the chicken and grill it directly over the flames for those beautiful char marks, or use a grill pan for more even cooking. Another option is to use your oven. Crank that baby up to the highest setting, and if you have a broiler, even better. The key here is to create as much heat as possible to get that nice char on the chicken. You can roast the chicken on a rack placed over a baking sheet to allow the heat to circulate evenly. And if you want to take your oven-roasted tandoori chicken to the next level, try adding a smoky element. Soak some wood chips in water for about 30 minutes, then drain them and wrap them in aluminum foil, poking a few holes in the top. Place this foil packet on the bottom rack of your oven while preheating it to create a smoky environment. Alright, grill masters and oven wizards, it's showtime. We've got our marinade, our spices, and our cooking method down pat. Now let's talk about transforming that marinated chicken into a tandoori masterpiece. Whether you're using a grill, oven, or even a trusty cast iron skillet, the key here is high heat. We want to sear that chicken quickly, creating a beautiful char on the outside while keeping the inside juicy and tender. If you're grilling, make sure those grates are nice and hot before you lay down the chicken. We're talking sizzling action, folks. Grill the chicken for about 5 to 7 minutes per side, or until it's cooked through and has those gorgeous grill marks. For oven roasting, place the chicken on a rack set over a baking sheet to allow the heat to circulate evenly. Roast at the highest temperature your oven can handle, usually around 450 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 20 to 30 minutes or until the chicken is cooked through and the skin is crispy and charred. And if you're using a cast iron skillet, heat that baby up over high heat until it's screaming hot. Sear the chicken for a few minutes per side, then transfer the skillet to a preheated oven to finish cooking. Now, while the chicken is doing its thing, let's talk about sides because no tandoori chicken feast is complete without some delicious accompaniments. Think about serving it with naan, a fresh salad, rice, some cooling raita, and maybe even a tangy chutney. So there you have it, folks. We've traveled from the heart of Punjab to your very own kitchen, exploring the history, the flavors, and the techniques that make tandoori chicken a true culinary legend. But remember, this ain't just about following a recipe, it's about tapping into a tradition that's been passed down through generations. It's about the aroma of spices filling the air, the sizzle of chicken hitting a hot tandoor, and the joy of gathering around a table with loved ones to share a taste of something truly special. When you take that first bite of tandoori chicken, you're not just tasting marinated meat and spices, you're tasting history, you're tasting culture, you're tasting the heart and soul of Punjab. It's a flavor that tells a story of ingenuity, of community, and of the simple pleasure of good food bringing people together. So as you savor the smoky, tangy, spicy goodness of your homemade tandoori chicken, remember the journey this dish has taken, from humble beginnings to global icon. It's a testament to the power of flavor, the enduring legacy of tradition, and the universal language of a shared meal. And hey, if you close your eyes, you might even hear the faint echoes of laughter and chatter from a Punjabi dhaba, where the magic of tandoori chicken first came to life. Now don't think for a second that tandoori chicken is stuck in the past, because this dish is as versatile as a Swiss Army knife. Chefs around the world have embraced the bold flavors of tandoori and taken it on a wild ride of fusion fun. We're talking tandoori chicken pizzas with melted mozzarella and fragrant cilantro, tandoori chicken tacos with crunchy slaw and spicy crema, and even tandoori chicken burgers piled high with all the fixings. The possibilities are endless, folks, so don't be afraid to get creative and let your culinary imagination run wild. Mix and match flavors, experiment with different ingredients, and create your own tandoori masterpieces. Who knows, you might just stumble upon the next big tandoori fusion sensation. But hey, even with all these modern twists and turns, the heart and soul of tandoori chicken remains the same. Bold flavors, tender chicken, and that irresistible smoky aroma that'll have your neighbors drooling. So go on, get out there, explore the world of tandoori, and discover your own personal tandoori paradise. As we wrap up our tandoori adventure, I want you to remember one thing. Food has the power to connect us, to transport us, and to open our hearts and minds to new experiences. And tandoori chicken, my friends, is a shining example of that power. From the bustling streets of Punjab to kitchens around the globe, this dish has brought people together, sparked countless conversations, and created memories that will last a lifetime. So, the next time you're craving a taste of adventure, fire up that grill, crank up the oven, and embark on your own tandoori journey. Embrace the flavors, experiment with the techniques, and share your culinary creations with the people you love. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. The joy of good food, shared with good company. And hey, if you ever find yourself in Punjab, be sure to track down a local dhaba and order yourself a plate of authentic tandoori chicken. Take a bite, close your eyes, and savor the moment. You just might taste a little bit of magic. Until next time, food fans, keep those flames burning and those taste buds tingling.